Hello everyone, I am Grand Royson. Welcome to new video, Light Novel Volume 4, Summary, Epilogue. The final day of the exam comes, with Ichino's once again suggested playing cards. As Kiyotaka has sent the photos to Manabe, she and her friend stop approaching Karuizawa, who is also acting normal. Yukimura asks if it's fine to end the exam like this as he thought Ichino's would lead the group through it. Ichino's retorts that he should rely on himself rather than someone else if he wants to win. Kiyotaka meets Suzune, who is confident that she will win. Kiyotaka tells her he now has Hirata's support and believes they can build a cooperative relationship in the future. He also wants to introduce to her another person who will be useful to them at the end of the exam. Suzune is dissatisfied but agrees to see them. Kiyotaka comes to the last group meeting 30 minutes early. He spots Ichino's who has arrived even sooner and is sleeping on the floor. He attempts to approach and take her phone but gives up on the idea. Ichino's wakes up and greets Kiyotaka. She walks over and sits next to him and they start talking about ascending and graduating as Class A. They mention the 20 million points price to change class and how it's impossible to save up that much. Ichino's knows Kiyotaka has seen her phone a while back with large amounts of points. She says he doesn't have to apologize but she can't give him details about it. Kiyotaka replies that he doesn't plan to tell anyone else anyway and won't pry on it. The other members of the group arrive for the last meeting. Hamaguchi speaks up and suggests the group shows their phones so they can aim for the first outcome. He shows his phone with the school's mail on it. While some are concerned about it, others start to follow suit and show their mail, including Kiyotaka. However, he has switched his phone before that with someone else. Yukimura still objects the idea and becomes hesitant. After being pressured, he gives in and agrees to show his phone but asks for no betrayal and for everyone to show their phones so he can see them, including the Class A students. They accept and Yukimura admits that he is the VIP student and shows his phone. As the mail is not fake, the VIP of the group seems to be Yukimura. Kiyotaka believes someone will turn traitor and Class D students, who have switched their phones, will obtain victory in the group. However, Yukimura's phone suddenly rings. The caller is Ichino's, who picks the phone and gives it to Kiyotaka. She explains that Kiyotaka is the VIP and he has switched his phone with Yukimura's. The phone numbers cannot be swapped because they're locked to specific devices, and Ichino's has used that to expose the plan. The group meeting time is up and Ichino's confirms Kiyotaka is the VIP and asks others for cooperation before they leave. Yukimura is upset and says he shouldn't have followed Kiyotaka's plan. After everyone has left, Kiyotaka is also about to head back to his room but Ichino's stops him and asks for the one that came up with the plan. Kiyotaka says it's Suzune and Ichino's tells him it's a success. Kiyotaka says it's a failure as she has seen through it, but Ichino's tells him she has checked with Hashinomiya and knows that the SIM cards can be unlocked with enough points, therefore seeing through his plan. The real VIP student is Karuizawa, who had swapped phones with him. Kiyotaka used his points to unlock the SIM and transfer his number to the phone. He then approached Yukimura under the pretense that he's the VIP and swapped Karuizawa's phone with Yukimura's, telling him it was his phone. Ichino's asks what he would do if the VIP student was not from Class D, and Kiyotaka says he would have done the same. Ichino's then shows him the betrayal message saying Karuizawa is the VIP, but their phones ring and a mail from the school tells them that their group's test has ended. Ichino's says Karuizawa was acting unusually, like Yukimura, but she couldn't be absolutely certain so she couldn't send that betrayal mail. Kiyotaka wonders why she didn't say anything or expose his lie. Ichino smiles and tells him it's a win if Class A or C make a mistake, and the traitor is Morishige from Class A, who is not in the Katsuragi faction. Ichino's praises Kiyotaka but he claims he was just following Suzune's instructions. Before they leave, both suddenly receive 4 messages from the school, leaving Ichino's in shock. Kiyotaka and Karuizawa meet at the cafe and are soon joined by Hirata and Suzune. Sudo is also tagging along with Suzune, which makes her annoyed. They talk about the 4 mails being sent earlier that announced the ending of the test for rat, horse, rooster, and pig groups. Minami in horse group, who is their classmate, was discovered, while Yamauchi hesitated for too long and the test ended before he could send his mail. Karuizawa says none of the girls in the class sent any mail. Since the 4 emails were sent at the same time, it's concluded that they're from the same class. As they are thinking about the one doing it, Ryūen appears and joins their table. He starts teasing Suzune, which provokes Sudo, but she tells him to stay quiet. Ryūen says he has known the identity of the VIP student in Dragon Group. Suzune counters that the test has ended and no one in the group turned traitor, so he couldn't have figured out. Ryūen tells them the VIP is Kushida and he has known about it since the second day of the test, leaving Suzune and Hirata flabbergasted. Suzune says Ryūen is joking as he would have turned traitor. He mocks her for being overconfident about her victory and says he just went along with it. Hirata asks him on how he figured it out and Ryūen simply says it involves Suzune. A mail comes in at 11 p.m. and they all check the results, except Ryūen. Outcome number 1, the group answered correctly Dragon. Outcome number 2, the VIP was not identified tiger, snake, sheep, dog. Outcome number 3, the traitor answered correctly rat, horse, monkey, rooster, pig. Outcome number 4, the traitor answered incorrectly cow, rabbit. Based on the results, increase and decrease in class points, CL, and private points, PR, are as follows. Class A, minus 200 CL, plus 2 million PR, Class B, no change in CL, plus 2,500,000 PR, Class C, plus 150 CL, plus 5,500,000 PR, Class D, plus 50 CL, plus 3 million PR, Class C came out on top. Ryūen grins and places his phone on the table that shows the list of VIP students from Class A in 3 groups. He has only focused on Class A after understanding the root of the test. He also tells Suzune that she is his next target. Kiyotaka notices Class C would have exclusively won this exam if it wasn't for Koenji betraying his group and secure points for Class D, which also caused stray bullets at other VIPs. Ryūen eventually walks away with satisfaction, saying he's looking forward to the next semester. Hirata wonders how Ryūen and Dragon Group managed to get that result. Kiyotaka explains that Ryūen could just tell everyone that Kushida is the VIP before the test ended. But he is curious about how Ryūen was able to pull it off since he would have needed to gain everyone's trust. Kiyotaka tells Suzune he is concerned about their future, but Suzune replies there's no guarantee Ryūen can repeat this feat and Kiyotaka's group actually won in the test. Kiyotaka agrees and says he is probably overthinking it. Kiyotaka can't help but think that this may be the first steps towards despair. But, at the same time, he also begins to feel the emotion of excitement growing inside of him. If you like this video, please like, subscribe and share. For more, thanks you all, meet you in another video.